Good afternoon, it's me, Jules. I bet you don't recognise me with my shirt done up properly this time. Apologies for that, things got too sexual before, so I apparently forgot how to button a bloody shirt up.
I mean,
you didn't even notice.
It's a wonder I can get dressed in the morning, really.
To be fair though, he's used to me walking around with just my pants on.
Yeah.
Covered in yesterday's curry. And just screaming, stains. Your mother deserved what she got.
That is what I have to put up with every morning. It's not a joke, folks.
And then I usually just gargle some whiskey, come to work and say, hit that jingle.
Looks like there's news a-brewing. Guess it's time for Jules and Ewan.
Yes, mate! Yes, it's time for a double dose of slightly comic news. Yep. This one much more so than the last one.
Much more comics-oriented this time.
Much more, because breaking news, what's happening?
Brian Bendis is leaving Marvel.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
he's a big longie.
Yeah, he's a big longie. He's the longiest of bigs, the biggiest.
He's a long-standing biggie.
Yes.
Of what was he with Marvel?
Yes.
And now apparently he's on the market.
Yeah, he's moving to DC. We're doing some football transfer news with this, but yeah, he's basically out of nowhere today. DC put out on Twitter that Brian Michael Bendis has signed a multi-year, multifaceted deal with DC. So that means he's no longer writing for Marvel, which, if you've been reading comics the past 20 years, is a huge deal.
Because he's just done recently, you said he's done the new Iron Woman, and he's also done
basically his main
Miles
big series,
Morales.
Miles Morales.
Yep.
And like before that, he had really big, critically acclaimed stints on Daredevil, on Alias, Jessica Jones. Like it's a massive switch. And while
DC have just gone,
they basically just lured him in and just been like, look what we've got. We've got bloody metal and Batman. And
do you think this is actually related to the previous news that we did on Fox possibly stalling the deal with Disney?
That would be.
Do you think that maybe it was because of the fact that, like, when Fox turned around and said maybe rather than yes or no, that he was like, oh God, I don't have to say yes. I don't have to work anymore. And at that point, his magical shackles that have him tied to the desk, they broke, and he was like, I'm free. And all the other ones, the pasty-faced writers and like animators looked at him and they're like, free! And then he was like, free! We're all free!
And then one of them just turned around and went, Michael Bendis crawled through a tunnel of
Yeah. I never knew what happened to Michael Bendis, but people say he's very happy now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
and DC are on the other side of the wall like, come to Papa!
Yes.
Come to Papa!
They are the Jared Leto of Blade Runner in this situation, just cradling their newborn Bendis babe.
That's the stroke in his head.
Yeah.
Does he have hair?
No, he's bald.
Yeah, he's stroking his bald head, and he's just there like weeping and just sucking on their dark metal teat.
Dark metal teat. Yeah. That's it. So Brian Bendis is now suckling on the dark metal teat of DC.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Let us know what you think about this and whether or not you're a Brendan Michael Ben. I wanted to say something to do with like you're a friend to the Michael Ben bin, but it just came out like I was trying to say that he belongs in a bread bin. Leave it in. Brilliant. This is top quality newscasting.
Brian Michael Bread Bin.
Brian Michael Bread Bin is on for a head win. Right, there we go. Yep. Sort of a pun. Anyway, let us know what you think about this in the comments section below.
Save us from this. It's getting less than that.
I'm taking off my shirt again. No. I'm taking it off. I've been Jules for What Culture. Yeah. This has been my son Ewan, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.